Alright, we're back with Let's Play Metroid Dread. So after I recorded the first part, I unplugged the headset so I could hear it, how it sounded. It sounded a bit loud, the audio commentary, so I put them both at 4 decibels each, even though I was pretty sure last time that didn't work out so well. Like, one of them was just a bit too loud, but the audio commentary was definitely just a bit too loud this time. But unfortunately, that made it so that why do this have, like, selectively good defense? I don't think we can go past that. Anyway, I recorded like 3 or 4 parts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can't get that. In fact, this whole area looks unfamiliar. So, that's unfortunate. Oh, can't even get up there. Okay. So yeah, kind of playing catch up with that, and so that sucks. I mean, not just having to re-record it. I mean, I could have left it as is. I could have, you know, just left the volume really low because I, you know, forgot to turn the headset back in. And then, like, you basically couldn't hear me at all. But, I want these recordings to actually be good for once. So, the sacrifice this time is just, you know, a little bit of the game isn't going to be blind for the playthrough, which is too bad because I beat a boss that it wasn't really hard per se, but I beat it on the skin of my teeth. Like, there weren't any missiles left, and did you say? Did that just say there are transportation devices here? I think that's the world map. Yeah, it was pretty funny. So, I kept thinking I was going to get the morph ball sooner or later. So I was like, okay, that's got to be the ball there. But it wasn't, but it was still a sphere. So I said, oh, well, I guess it's still a ball. Yeah, those take a lot of missiles. Aha. Well, at least we got those. Well, I thought it was pretty funny anyway. I don't know if it actually was. Oops. Can't blow those up with missiles. Guess we're just running right off the bat. Up there? No, not there. Can't go there. Anyway, we gotta raise the water levels. Oh, bother. And you could just barely miss them. Yeah, last time I don't even think I made contact with that guy. Oh, bother. Oh, well. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I was trying really hard to get back up to here, so I actually recognized this place. You basically can't go back up there anymore, at least not for a long time. I haven't been able to get back there. I was able to get up here, so well, I made it that far at least. This guy's kind of an annoying attack. Oh yeah, don't want to go there at all because it's a cold room. I guess the trick with those guys is to wait. I mean, they do telegraph when you encounter them, to be fair. It's when they get all shiny. Actually, surprised we can go through there. I don't. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is a room we can't go further in. Dig it in there. If I was thinking more consciously about it, I probably would have kept those recordings, just put it under the ice fails category. Because well, that's something I was, you know, when something doesn't really work quite right. It goes under ice fails. We got the charge beam, so now we can use a beam that's charged by holding it down. And it also, I'm not going to read the tutorial, but okay, you charge it down, and then if you hold it down, it also gives you like that. It makes it so your spin jump isn't an attack. I think I read it. Well, I was like listening to, I think it was either John, I guess it was John, Proton John. I think he was the one who mentioned in Metroid Prime, not Prime, in his playthrough, that, yeah, those guys can go real quick now with the 2 charged shots. And they take a charged shot, like, and then 1 extra attack. Anyway, it was called, or probably fan named, a, what is it called? A pseudo, not spine shark, but screw attack. But in this game, it's called something else. It was on the instruction screen, but I didn't read it. Here, I was freaking out about those shadows, so I was going a little slowly, but it turned out that it was right here. There were like some creatures back there. I also noticed, like, well, something interesting in the background that I didn't notice before that made sense later. And I also didn't get this energy tank originally. Like, I had to come back here, and I guess I just went up there and didn't bother with there because I thought, well, you can't go in there or something like that. I was probably forgetting that you could slide, and that's one thing I kind of don't regret about losing that recording. I was pretty embarrassed. I was stuck in like this little area because I was forgetting all about the fact that you slide to go through this, like, because I was so used to just not being able to oh, that, okay, I guess that, since that was only a charged shot, it wouldn't destroy him entirely, would it? I was saying something. Well, I was stuck in an area because I was so used to not being able to go through, actually, that happened twice, where I was stuck and didn't know where to go, because I was just used to just not being able to go forward. Like, well, there, for example, we can't go through there because we can't curl into a ball, and since the, you know, it's, it's above the ground. The hole is. You can't slide into. So I was just kind of used to that and forgetting the slide button. I'm definitely a lot more used to like the controls now. So that, I guess that's a part. That's really the most unfortunate thing. I think that's the blind experience kind of lost because well, you don't really see that progress, and now I'm actually not too bad at the controls. Anyway, whenever we get to it, I'll point out where it is that maybe we actually did go this way. Or did we come from here? I think we came from here, actually. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything with that. Ooh, spooky. And then it's gonna get spooky again. That seems kind of pointless, but whatever. To have like those two different scenes. Yes, I recognize this. He could be anywhere. Like this one time, I thought it was just like a part of a scene. That worked out nicely. Guess we go this way, right? Wait, do we? No, this is still in the new area, right? It's gotta be. Ooh, spooky. Were we here? I guess we were here, but now we can get the charge doors unlocked. Is that the only difference? Yay. Okay, I don't think we can go further in here. So I guess we'll save that for later. I think I do know what we do need to get through there, and I know what to get through there too. Oh, bother. That worked out. Okay. Maybe we still need to be in this. Oh. We don't need to be in this area because we can't go back there. So whatever we're after, it's around here. Maybe I could do something in that room. Yeah, I think maybe the ceiling was breakable. Or I go into the room to the left. But yeah, I think the ceiling here is breakable. I think that's what it is. This just goes full rapid fire with them. Yeah. That's one way to handle them. Can't do anything with this, though. Yeah, look at that background. Isn't it neat? The way the camera pans down there. It doesn't pan anywhere else, but it does pan here. So, you can see if a place is going to be too hot. I suppose it's also on the map. I was able to zoom in real quickly. Like, 99% of the time, I press the L button instead of the Z, well, the R button instead of the ZR button instead of the R button to zoom in. I did it just there. So you can see that it's red, but you also see that there's like, what's the word for that? It's not ashes. Well, anyway, you see heat coming out of those doors. So that's how you know it isn't really safe ahead of time. Oh, can't go over there. I don't know if it's necessary to save with these just because it's the first time we saved with them, but I guess it gets it out of the way or something. Come on. Yeah, that was a little unnecessary. So this will take care of some things that we've seen. That was another funny thing. I was wondering, like, why are there magma doors? Like, given the technology levels, like, why do you have doors that are controlled by magma? How does that make sense? Like, why would you do that? It just seems a little unnecessary to me. And that, like, came up a couple times. But since we have magma doors open now, I actually have the presence of mind to maybe see some of them in action. Oh, I guess that was the only one. Well, no, I think there's another one. Is it over here? Okay, it is, but it isn't working, so I think we get that one later. What the heck? Oh.
Uploading data.
There was no record of your assailant in the Federation database. However, there are records of a chosen warrior tribe. There is a strong possibility the two are connected. You have seen the warrior tribe's architecture and artifacts on this planet. I conclude that this was one of their settlements. But why would someone lead you here and send the enemy after you? The footage of the X-Parasite may have been staged to lure you in. The situation remains unclear, but your priority hasn't changed. You must return to the ship. You have activated the magma supply system that has restored power to the closed thermal doors. Seek them out to proceed. Continue to search for the unique energy you employed against the first enemy. It is the only way you can confront them. Unfortunately, this energy is limited. You may have noticed it dissipating after an enemy is destroyed. There are 6 remaining enemy hunting you. You have no means to confront them. Remember that.
So what you're saying is, I'm screwed. So basically, yeah, we can open those doors now. I guess Adam was keeping this one from being open, because otherwise, like, it's just be open because of the magma, like, flowing through it. But I guess he could control that part, not when the magma is actually there. So now I actually want to see what that magma door was that I missed earlier. But also, you saw that the computer's name was Adam. So that they gave away pretty much. Well, yeah, they went through like the entire story of whatchamacallit, Fusion. So I thought they were gonna, be coy with that particular information. I didn't notice that he actually was called Adam. Okay, I think I just skipped the shortcut. That's all I did. So I'm like, well, let's go back to all of the magma doors that I'd seen before, but and then come back to the new areas later. But the new area was actually just a shortcut to the door I wanted to go through. Funny how that works. Anyway, you can see the magma flowing through here too. So, whoa. What, are you supposed to press A? another thing I mentioned was, like, I thought they were also being pretty coy about, I thought they were being coy about Adam, but they actually aren't. He's called Adam there. I mean, I guess you don't know much about the identity of why he's called Adam, but, so I guess there's that. Anyway, the secret to these guys, he's got to pay attention to the map. How did you see that I was there? Oh, bother. Oh, Magmador. Now we know exactly where it is, so we just follow the magma door and know that it's pretty far behind. I originally was able to jump and get that, but it's not a big deal. Get it later easily. So, what actually happened was I jumped and landed there, but then fell off again, and then couldn't get back, of course. So that was sucky. I'm not even sure if it could have done anything with that. Well, maybe you get something early. Anyway. So you see you have these, they're attacks that, they're kind of like the Cheerios that you see in like Mother Brain's room. We're gonna see something that is kind of interesting with that. Once we break this barrier, there it is. You see, it's like a brain with an eye. This is a lot like Mother Brain, isn't it? And you have these Mother Brain, you know, special, what should we call it, copywritten Cheerio attacks. You know, the Cheerio lasers from the Mother Brain room, so it's like this is another, like, like in the same species as Mother Brain, maybe. I don't know how much we actually know about Mother Brain. Maybe that was actually common knowledge now that I think about it. That there are Mother Brain creatures. Okay, so I really wasn't reading the instructions here. I thought they just wanted us to do this again. It was just giving the tutorial for the charged attack. Again, because it's been a while, but no, I had to like reread the instructions like 3 or 4 times because I just would brush over it and think, oh, it's just telling us to do this again, but I had to really focus and say that it's actually saying hold Y, and it does this rapid fire thing. I wonder if it... I'm just pressing Y, you know, myself, and not... I think it might be just as fast. It's making the camera go kind of crazy. Oh, okay. And then we do have to do the charged attack again against this. So I can definitely say I'm definitely being a lot more efficient because I know what to do. Let's see, we want to find one. Yeah, this place is good. This long hallway. That'll be sufficient for breaking his barrier. Let's go all the way back here. Blow him up. Boom. So yeah, took me a couple of tries to... Well, I thought you were just supposed to heat it up. And, I mean, I knew at the door you heat it up, and then eventually the barrier broke. But to me, I just got the impression that... we got the spider magnet now. I got the impression we were supposed to blow it up while it was superheated, because that made it like vulnerable and easier to blow up with. But we can attach to those blue walls now. And speaking of which, there was one up here. There we go. Yeah, so, you know, it's just back here, so that would have just, that didn't really do anything special for us. You can, I think, yeah, you can point up, and the camera goes up. It seems like it would make sense if you could, if you're holding down, the camera would go down too, but I don't know. Okay, so this is the other place I was stuck on, I think. So, I guess what happened is I must have hit that, and I didn't see it, like I was down here off screen, and it reformed like that. So I only saw that section there. So I just thought you'd shoot that, and this is just another area where you need the morph ball. So I went all around everywhere, trying to figure out, you know, where to go, because this was an area for later, but it turns out you could break a lot more of the wall. So that took a long time, too. So it's just being a total dummy. Well, not really. I mean, it was actually, really, you could just say it was an unfortunate coincidence. Oh, can't seem to go there. Wait, so do we actually just fall down there? That can't be right. That surely isn't right. We can't... Samus can't get enough momentum to slide in the water. How did I get out of there anyway? There it is. Maybe it was something on the top. For some reason you can't go through there. Now, something about... I guess since you aren't shoving against the wall, Samus can concentrate more on being able to flip back, so you can actually just go like this. Oh, there it is. I wonder why I wasn't able to go through here earlier. Okay, so that's a nice, another, whatchamacallit, shortcut. This looks all gooey. I don't know why. Oh, can't go through there. Oh, right. There we go. Oh, okay. Man, this game goes by fast if you don't get lost and, like, think I can't go here because you need a morph ball. Or at least it took me a lot longer to get here because of that. I was pretty confused why you have that stuck in a mason for so long. But eventually it makes sense. Oh, I see. Started to make sense why I thought the walls were bare. It's because early on in the fight they are. Now that thing's bulging and it's able to turn invisible because of it. Oh, I see. He breaks it with his tail. Samus, don't just stand there. Oh, you're supposed to hit X. Okay, I was just kind of shooting it. So he has this venomous gas. Oh, bother. In some ways, this is going worse than originally. Like didn't take nearly so fast to get to this point. I was trying to jump there. Yeah, I don't think I actually. Well, I think I had that extra energy tank. Why isn't that doing any damage? Am I supposed to be using the missiles now? Oh, wait a second. It's not glowing anymore. I'm supposed to be hitting his head. Well, I'm just being a dummy. Can you not jump when you're like... Oh, yeah, I guess if you're on... You can jump when you're aiming. Okay, that's funny. I died this time and I didn't before. And I don't even remember if I had the extra energy. I must have had the energy tank because I took plenty of hits originally. Well, oh, are you supposed to... Is that what you're supposed to do? Anyway, let's save the boss fight for the next one, because we're at 34. So, see you then. Bye.